Just keep working hard and success is inevitable. Have you heard this motivational hogwash before? In my over 20,000 hour experience as a therapist and coach, what's inevitable in this scenario is not success, but burnout. Brilliant women, entrepreneurs just like you, take program after program after program, coach after coach, exhausting their precious resources of time, energy, and money, and end up frustrated and flirting with burnout because all this effort and investment doesn't translate into tangible business results. While some lady bosses hit it out of the ballpark right away without so much stress and sacrifice, there is something different about them. And it's not that they know more. Their entire mind-body system is wired differently. In a moment, I'm going to tell you exactly how they're wired differently and how you can reprogram yourself for the same type of success. But first, let me say hi. Hi, I'm Dr. Valerie Baker. I help women entrepreneurs reprogram their automatic thoughts and feelings so that success does become inevitable without all the sacrifice that we've been led to believe was necessary. And I'm not just a psychologist, I'm also a yoga teacher. I've created a system of healing and transformation that blends the most effective and pragmatic tools of psychology, yoga, and a sprinkle of spirituality. In my years of coaching women, I've discovered that difference in wiring between those who create success with ease and those who tread water and struggle for years. It turns out that the women who succeed without burning out have 7 master skills. They're able to stay on track without being thrown off by stress. They seem to have mastered their energy where they can be at their peak performance and then unwind easily on demand. They're very creative, but the overabundance of ideas doesn't cause procrastination. They're really productive and prolific with the products they put out into the world. They have a strong sense of self, so they make bold business moves. Their rapid rise is not slowed down by their fear of failure or success. They're deeply connected with themselves and others. They feel fully, but they're not overwhelmed by these emotions. Neither criticism nor praise knocks them off balance. They stand in the truth, authentically express it, and respect the truth of others. They're both intelligent and intuitive, and they trust themselves to make discerning choices. So they're not slowed down by a lack of clarity in decision or second guessing themselves. And finally, they're driven by a vision bigger than them. And the impact of their work reflects that. Imagine if this was your reality today, that you had each of these abilities so deeply programmed in that they were automatic. You didn't need to think about them. The difference between knowing something and having a skill is that a skill is automatic. You don't have to think about it at all, like driving. So, let's talk a little bit about the 7 master skills to create success without sacrifice, what they are, and how I can help you develop them. Each skill corresponds to one of the 7 chakras or energy centers. As I go through them, do a little self-assessment, and on a scale from 1 to 10, rank your mastery, your skill mastery for each of them. 1 being, I hardly even know what that feels like, and 10 being, yep, it's completely automatic for me, my second nature. Deal? The first skill is stress resilience. It corresponds to the first chakra. If it's out of balance, you're prone to anxiety. Every time you approach an upper limit problem, you'll roll back because you don't have the necessary resilience to tolerate the discomfort of making a breakthrough. When it's balanced, you are virtually unstoppable and indestructible. Your battery is at full charge when you need it. And it's very easy for you to unplug and go to sleep and feel rested and restored and 100% productive and ready to take on anything that life throws your way. Disciplined creativity corresponds to the second chakra. It's the center of our creativity, sexuality, playfulness, and boundaries. If it's out of balance, you're either full of creative ideas and struggle with their implementation, or you are a master of discipline, but no stranger to a writer's block. When it's balanced, creative juices are flowing in your life and business, and you have an easy time materializing them as desirable, juicy products and services that are just on fire. Core confidence corresponds to the third chakra. It's the center of our independent self and free will. If it's out of balance, you may be giving away your power to other people through compare and despair, or getting enchanted with experts and often forking over a lot of money to them based on the belief that they know better. Self-doubt, low self-esteem, and fear of failure are rampant. When this area is balanced, you have no confidence issues whatsoever because you're aligned with your core mission. Basically, you just get out of your own way and unleash your superpowers to make things happen. Effective empathy corresponds to the fourth chakra. It's the center of our emotional intelligence. This center is often out of balance for women. You either take on other people's emotions and get overwhelmed, or develop an armor to protect your heart, and that cuts you off from the depth of feeling. This really gets in the way of your business success when you're subconsciously trying to avoid exposing yourself to negativity and criticism. You'll be passing on opportunity after opportunity to increase your visibility and your impact. That's very painful indeed. When it's balanced, you're capable of deep empathetic connections with your customers and partners. You're able to solicit critical feedback without being wounded by negativity. And this helps you to keep improving and really skyrocket your business. Empowered authenticity corresponds to the fifth chakra. This is a center of your truth and effective communication. When it's out of balance, it's often the case with women. You stifle your own voice. You're second guessing and censoring yourself. You often find yourself misunderstood, and that creates problems in your relationships, personal and business. And when it's balanced, you express your truth freely, and this magnetizes the right partners and customers. You quickly and easily become a sought-after expert, and speaking gigs, a no-brainer. Your presence inspires and uplifts others. Intuitive discernment corresponds to the sixth chakra. It's located at the prefrontal cortex area, which is the center of executive functioning of the brain. If it's out of balance, you may experience an overabundance of fast-moving ideas, tons of shiny objects distracting you. Focus and staying on task and completing tasks efficiently is a challenge. You may also experience mental fog and fatigue, headaches, eyesight issues. But when this area is balanced, you have laser sharp focus and clarity. You're not easily distracted and are able to be very efficient, productive, and strategic. You accomplish a lot in a short period of time. Finally, purposeful contribution corresponds to the seventh chakra. This is your connection with the universe, with the divine. If it's out of balance, you can experience loneliness, depression, and depletion. You may feel disconnected and unmotivated. This often happens in the case of burnout. If it's balanced, you feel connected with everyone and everything, renewed and re-energized. You're living your life on purpose with courage and grace. And you feel happy every day, regardless of the circumstances. Okay, how did you do on your 1 to 10 ratings? I find that almost with everyone that I talk to about this, that they're much lower than they'd like to admit in almost all of these areas. This means that they're working much harder than they need to in their business. It's like driving on a highway with the parking brake engaged. They're using so much fuel and putting so much stress on their system. And the solution is as simple as disengaging the parking brake. I can help you. I can help you locate and disengage your parking brake in all 7 areas with my system. I have an exclusive offer for you today. Up until now, I've been teaching my system only to my individual coaching clients. But not everyone can easily afford my fees, and there's only so much for me to go around. But it's so sad and frustrating to see so many brilliant women entrepreneurs work so hard for such little returns, or create decent results but sacrifice their health, sanity, relationships, and hit burnout. This is why I've created a group coaching program called Success Without Sacrifice. I'm opening enrollment for the first time right now. It's designed to help a small group of qualified lady bosses develop the 7 master skills to skyrocket their business without burning out. Since this is a pilot, I'm only inviting a select group of women that I personally know or who were recommended to me by the people I trust. You are one of them. This means you're qualified to take advantage of my special pilot pricing that's 75% off the price for the general public. Thank you very much for considering it. I'll be honored to hold the healing and nurturing space for you as you take a deep dive to find and release what's preventing you from having the life and business you love. These silent saboteurs that keep you working too hard for too little, because they won't go away on their own. This is your opportunity to get rid of them once and for all. Here's how the program works. It's delivered online, and you can go through it at your own pace. You're going to get 8 modules of training with videos of simple and effective yoga sequences for balancing each chakra. You're going to get worksheets with reflection exercises that will deepen your understanding of why the parking brake may be engaged in a given area and how to release it. And you'll get guided meditations for going in deeper, healing, and releasing what's holding you back. You will also get 8 weeks of coaching video calls. You'll get your questions answered, and I'll coach and guide you through what's coming up for you as you're working through the course material. If you can't make the calls live, no worries. You'll get all the call recordings. You also have the opportunity to ask your questions in our closed Facebook group at any time. I've designed this program based on my doctoral research on transformation and many years of helping people on this journey. I know these 8 weeks can have a dramatic transformative effect on your business and life. I'm excited to see what will become possible for you once you disengage the parking brake and fully unleash your power. I've seen remarkable things happen. But wait, this is not all, because I know that you're very busy and might feel like you don't have the time to do the program. I've created a very special bonus for you. It's a library of 2-minute videos with very simple and effective yoga practices. At 2 minutes at a time, they'll help you to increase focus improve productivity, boost your energy, bust stress, build confidence, deal with negativity, unwind for restorative rest, and so much more. There are about 60 of them. It's like a first aid kit for your mind, body, and spirit. And you'll get them all as a bonus. And that is not all. I know that deep transformation can happen in an online program. In fact, that's exactly what I wrote my dissertation on. And I also know that being with your fellow journeyers face to face, heart to heart is very special and transformative as well. That's why I'm creating a live retreat for the participants of Success Without Sacrifice. You know how pricey retreats can be, and this one will be no exception, except you will get it for free as a bonus. How does that sound? Please note that the program begins soon, and this exclusive pilot pricing will never be offered again. I'll be offering this program to the general public at the price of $19.97. Since it's the pilot of the program, I've decided to give you a one-time special price of $4.97. It comes with a lifetime membership in the Success Without Sacrifice Insider Circle with access to all future updates and upgrades of this program, as well as the growing community and my support. I hope you join me.